This time of the year, football is in the full swing. In a little town like Nanawoya, football is very, very important. Everyone who's anybody can be found under the lights on Friday night at Warrior Field. I myself was fortunate enough to be a part of this great experience. During this time of the season, the regular season is over with and playoffs are just beginning. And this is very, very important in Nanawoya. This means that there are only 96 teams left playing in the state of Mississippi, and these are the best 96 teams in the state. On each of these teams, every player has the same mindset and goal, and that's to play for a state championship and for the Golden Trophy. The way the playoffs work is that there's a North and the South division, and there's 6 classes, whether it be bigger or smaller schools. But in these North and South divisions, there are 2 districts, and out of these districts, the best 4 teams go to the playoffs. The first seed plays the 4th seed, and the second seed plays the 3rd seed. And the best team out of the South and the best team out of the North play each other in the state championship, which is held in either Oxford, Mississippi or Starkville, Mississippi. I myself, like I said, was fortunate enough to almost win state twice. My 9th grade year going to the South State Championship and losing to Cathedral, and my senior year going to the South State Championship and losing to Cathedral. Last year, like I said, Nanawoya made it all the way to the South State and we had 10 seniors. And this year the team was very young. Like I said, we lost 10 seniors, and many people doubted them. And that's not only the only setback they had. They also lost their head coach, Tate Hannah, which the new coach, Ryan Keaton, is implementing a new offense and new defense. And many people doubted this going into the season. And at the beginning of the season, everyone seemed to be right, with Nanawoya taking losses to bigger class schools such as Union, Clark on the Lake, to scores like 41-20 and 30-6. After these losses, the Warriors went into district play where they called a fire your street, beating teams like League Central, Sebastopol, Montgomery County, McAdams, and French Camp with scores like 52-0, 63-26, 56-20. They then stumbled again playing a non-district team, Smithville in the north, playing a hard-fought game and losing 15-10 from controversial calls. They then caught another 4-game winning streak, beating their arch rivals Noxapater 30-20, which they wasn't supposed to do. Many people doubted, but they beat them to win district, and then went on to then and won out the rest of their district games. This past weekend, they played Salem, which many people thought they would lose in the first round of playoffs, but again, they defied what everybody thought and won big 47-7. Next week they'll take on Lumberton, and the week after that, if they're fortunate enough to make it to the South State South State Championship, they'll play the Resurrection of Stringer. As I said before, everyone who's lived in Nanawoya, who's went to the school, or now has anything to do with the school, knows how important football is to them. They've actually never won a state championship, but it came very, very close in the past years, with going in 1990, but losing. Like I said, this year's Warriors team has no thoughts on failing. They plan to finish up what last year's team couldn't do, and they plan to do it in very good fashion. Thank you.